Hey, this is Marcus Washington, Capital Dome Report. We want to talk a little bit about the Washington Wizards and where they are as far as from trades. As you can see, we are past the point of new contracts not being able to be traded. We're over that threshold that can be traded as we're fast approaching the trade deadline. The question is, what can Washington get for who? They have held on to Kyle Kuzma too long. Probably should have shipped him to Dallas last season when you had a chance to ship him to Dallas. So right now, from all reports within the NBA, guys who know what they're talking about, guys who cover this thing full time, Kuzma's value has dropped significantly. I don't even know if you can get a first round for him. You can probably get a host of twos, get a first round for him, and if so, it's probably going to be heavily protected. Just a misstep, I think, by Michael Winger's group. Jordan Poole has played well, really of late. The question becomes, does Washington want to give him up now? So my thing is, if his value is higher, it's high on trade deadline, I don't care what your initial plan was, move Jordan Poole then. Malcolm Brogdon, I don't know what his thing is. Maybe a lower one, maybe a series of twos and a pick swap for him. So Washington is trying to rebuild this thing somewhat through getting draft picks and assets, and then you manage your cap, and then you fill in with free agents. That's kind of how Washington has to do it. Not every team has to do it that way, but Washington's reputation among free agents is, why do you want to come here? Not only the winning part, but also the facility part. For those who probably know, because now it's probably considered old news, DC has gone ahead and voted, and this whole place, Cap One, is going to be redone, and it's going to be modernized, and Ted Leonsis thinks that will help attract free agents. I don't know if it will or not, because there's going to be a certain aspect that Washington has to change their reputation of winning. If they start to win, then yes, the facilities, they will make a difference. But I mean, if you're still winning, 25 to 32 games, and you're always trying to get the 10th spot in the play-in tournament, having new facilities is not going to change whether this is a destination or not. So it has to go together. So yes, I'm trying to get as much for Jordan Poole as I can, no matter what my timeline was around the trade deadline. He goes. Malcolm Brogdon, he goes. Kyle Kuzma, at this point, I mean, if you can get a ball rack and some towels, some Gatorade towels for him, along with 3 second rounds, send them out. Again, maybe he turns it around, you get a first round pick for him, but right now, as being reported, that market isn't there for him. So I hope Winger is able to correct this, but that Kyle Kuzma mistake looks like the mistakes from the previous regimes with the Wizards, and that's just not a good sign. This is Marcus Washington, MTC Media.